Hey, it's James Potenza, that new home realtor. We're back out at Massey Oaks in Pearland, and this is a Meritage home. This is the framing stage, and it's considerably the rough framing stage. They've got just about everything in here. Looks like they're about to do the plumbing, but we're gonna walk through and see what we can find. And of course, remember, don't go to the builder without a new home realtor. All right, let's go take a look. All right, so again, Massey Oaks and Pearland. This is a Meritage home, and we've got a 2-for-1 special today. We'll go and look at that one as well. But let's go ahead and take a look. I like to start off in the garage. Construction site here. Okay, so there's a lot of things starting in the garage. We'll talk about that shear wall right there. We'll talk about these prefab joists. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're already built and they ship them here. They drop them off and then they put them together, and they're numbered like a puzzle. It's a really interesting way to build a home. Lots of structural up there. So I always talk about load-bearing beams. So there's nothing in between here to hold it down. And if you have a lot of load-bearing beams like that, then you have to transfer that load down to the slab. And they did a good job at that. There's plenty of 2x4s supporting that. That's good. It looks like a drain line. You'll see these plates right here. You'll notice on all my videos, I like to talk about those. Those are nail guards. And anywhere there's any kind of plumbing or electrical that's going to be close to where they're going to hang the sheetrock, they have to put a nail guard. And you'll see another one down there. So just walking around, and it's interesting to see what builders do a little bit different. These are all going to be strapped down. And this is, of course, an exterior wall. So that right there, I believe, is shot in with a 22 nail gun. It's a little bit different color, so it might be something different than what I'm used to seeing. Here's your ground rod. That goes at least 8 feet down in the ground. They'll strap that to your electrical box, which might end up being right here. Yeah, so there's another shot right there. Nail guard. That's your main water line. And that's probably a water spigot outside. And of course, these exterior have to be insulated. And we'll talk about insulation. See another nail guard there. And you'll see it up there. That black line there, galvanized pipe, that's your incoming gas line. And it runs all the way up there. Okay, yeah, so that's why I like to start up in the garage. That's where your water heater is going to go. That might be a tankless, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what Meritage puts in there. And of course, more nail guards up there. There's your address. So these interior walls, it's OSB oriented strand board. Some people call it just plywood. It's actually stronger than plywood because they're glued and pressed together. They're all around the exterior, but when you have them on the interior, they're called shear walls. And they anchor them down. They shoot them and probably have another anchor. Yeah, so they shoot it into the concrete, and then another anchor at the corner. So yeah, it helps the whole house stay rigid during high wind situations. All right, learning lots of stuff here. So kind of a half shear wall right there. So there's your island kitchen. Yeah, kitchen's got a lot of stuff. So these right here are 2x6s. They're not structural, but that's where they hang the cabinets. It gives them something to nail the cabinets to. There's your upper cabinets. Here's your gas line for your stove. That's your gas line cutoff. And these right here, they pressurize those with either air or nitrogen, I forget, but they'll pressurize that and they'll leave it on for weeks or months at a time, and they'll monitor it. If the pressure goes down, then they got a leak somewhere. But if it stays where it's at, then it's good. All right, let's just look at the floor plan for a little bit. Yeah, so there's your island. There's your upstairs in your attic. The blue and red lines, those are going to be the PEX plumbing. That's really good stuff. And this is your living area. So we're just walking. Yeah, so here's another huge anchor. Yeah, and here's another shear wall. So we were in the garage over there. There was one there, and there's another one right here, which is really good. And yep, they have an anchor right there. Okay, let's take a walk upstairs. All right, so we're upstairs, and we're just going to walk around and maybe look at the floor plan, look at the structural design. So yeah, so those are all prefabbed, I believe, and I forget what you call them. And I think Meritage is one of the only ones that does that. And then they just put them together. It goes together really quick. Making that corner there. There's another bedroom, a couple of nail guards there. And let's look at the bathroom. So that'll be your sink, that's your drain line. And the reason it goes up like that is that's a vent pipe. So when you have water coming from your bathtub or your toilet or whatever, air needs to go down to help gravity pull the water down. So yeah, vent pipes. And of course they'll seal all that up. So real quick, what Meritage does, they do spray foam insulation, which really seals these houses up. What they do on all the exterior walls, they'll put this expanding foam on here. Okay, then it'll just be like about this big, and then they'll come back and shave it and then put the sheetrock on all along the exterior walls and on the roof decking all the way up there. So your attic is insulated and it really seals the houses up. Once you come inside one of these that's completely finished, you won't be able to hear anything outside. All right, that about wraps this one up. All right, so that was a Meritage home in Massey Oaks in Pearland. And this is the rough framing stage. And like I was talking about, they put spray foam insulation throughout the entire exterior and on the roof decking. And it really, really seals the house up. So that's about the end of this video. And don't forget, don't go to the builder without a new home realtor. We'll see you.